We got some shit to talk about. So, how you feeling? I know that I'm someone who generally talks some like left general talking points. I want to make it very clear right now that I'm about to talk some mad fucking shit. And I just wanted to be clear. I'm not a right winger because that. Have you ever met a smart, intelligent right winger? Trick question. The answer is fuck no. But have you ever met a leftist that wasn't a fucking condescending prick? Every single one of them are. And that's the problem, is that I think people are falling out of favor with the online left because they are, well, they're all fucking cunts. They're all cunts, and they keep getting revealed to be abusive fucking people, or just like callous monsters, like fucking ContraPoints recently got fucking outed for fucking supporting Israel. Like, I thought genocide was a bad thing. ContraPoints, huh? I'll fight with any left. Look. All right, let me tell you something. I'm post left. All right, I'm not right. I'm post left. And even then, at that point, it's like, it's a weird way to put it. I consider myself to be a neo-progressive. I'm a progressive accelerationist. Most of these fucking progressives aren't actually progressive. They're stuck on the same fucking talking points. They cannot fucking get anywhere. They cannot make any progress because they are stuck on the same fucking thing. They cannot do anything different. They will never discuss paraphilias. They will never broach that subject because that's terrifying to them. All right? That shit is they consider that degenerate. They will never broach that subject. They will never come to the conclusions of fandom culture. They will never come to the conclusion that criticism in of itself in the art community is a fallible concept. They will never do that because you know why? Because they feed off of respectability politics. They want to seem respectable. They want to seem like intellectuals, thought leaders. Who else wants to do that? Well, it's the fucking online right, isn't it? All right, look at Richard Spencer. Look at Jordan Peterson. Look at all these motherfuckers. They're all doing the same thing. They're all doing the same thing over there. They're all doing the same fucking thing. I swear to God, I'm not fucking crazy. It's all the fucking same. That's why I'm no longer a part of this shit, by the way. They don't actually care. They do not care. Especially the white ones, alright? I'm sorry. I know. Fuck you. White leftists, especially cishet white leftists, can never really be like us, because they will never they will never admit to you that the only thing they care about is making sure that other white people aren't too scared of the left. All right? Because if they're too scared, they'll go to the right. Maybe not. Maybe, just maybe, they might start thinking more than you. They might start deciding that this left-right paradigm is bullshit. They might start thinking for themselves instead of listening to 10-hour video essays that mean jack shit. They just want to cater to white people. That's all they care about. They do not care about minorities. They do not care about people of color. They do not care about trans or gay people or queer people. They do not care if you have any identity that is outside of their peripheral. If you are a paraphile, if you are a transid, if you are rad queer, you are dead to them. You mean nothing. You do not have to be media trained. You do not have to be, you don't have to be literate. These are all white inventions. This idea of objective intelligence and literacy and all these things. They are doing that to whitewash your media. They don't even realize it, I don't think. They are literally using white language to try and... They are using white language, white supremacist language, white supremacist media language for progressivism. Like, does that make sense to you? No. Instead, the way we tackle progressivism should be decentralized, just like, like any, like, anarchist worthy of their salt should say. But they're not going to say that because they're too busy discoursing about whatever's going on in the news lately, and they won't fucking actually try to fucking think about shit. All right? Because it's all the same thing. It's all it's all like three main bigotries that they care about, and that's it. They don't see the rest of everything else. They don't see anything else. They just see like three maybe four at max bigotries in the world, when there are hundreds, and there will continue to be as humanity evolves. Because the problem is that as we continue to slowly realize that human expression is infinite, and you cannot put labels onto aspects of human expression, people are going to see that and be threatened by it. They're going to be threatened by that because it's like leaving things like that to the unknown is scary. All right? They want to keep the status quo intact just as much as conservatives do. They care very deeply about the progressive status quo. They care very deeply about never questioning whether or not they should include more people. They never think about like, like, who else might I be hurting? And even when they preach their gospel, they still manage to be bigoted. Every time. So many of the people in my life have had so-called leftist friends who supposedly supported, like, all the rights of people, and they were still vindictive, abusive, racist, homophobic, transphobic, ableist. And it's because modern leftism has gotten stuck in a style that is supported only That is a white system that only supports white people. Why do you think that like why do you think that so many like people of color and some of the LGBTQ have started drifting right? It's not because that the right is trying to fucking appeal to them, I guarantee you. It's because the left doesn't care. It's because the left won't defend them. They don't have the fucking balls to go up on stage and say, hey, let's start killing these fucking Nazis. You know, they want to be respectable. They want to dress nice and fucking talk nice for like 10 hours, yap in your fucking ear, and they will never just straight up say, let's get rid of all these racist, homophobic, transphobic white people once and for all. They will never say that. They will never say that. They will never stand up and actually say what we've been wanting them to say. Because secretly, what we want is to get our fucking territory back. Trans people, people of color, all spectrums of people. We just want to get back. And once we get back, then we can fucking figure out trying to figure out how everything can fit in place. But the thing is that we cannot do anything if we keep still abiding by this standard, by this dumb fucking like this like intelligence-based bigotry, you know, this idea that like you have to be able to speak a certain way in order to be respectable, in order to be worthy of attention, you know, you have to trim and like be prim and proper and trim all the fucking sharp edges of yourself off. No, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna fucking do that. We're not gonna fucking cut off all the ugly parts of ourselves off. That shit is what makes us human. So, fuck all of these fucking leftist video essayists. There's a couple of them that are still good. But fuck the rest of them. So, if you are like me and are falling out of favor with, the modern internet left, I say, start, thinking about inclusion, radical inclusion. That shit's important. Because is there really a difference between the conservatives and the progressives, or the progressives? No, because regardless of what they want to protect, they have not changed since the 60s. Progressivism is, let me repeat that for you a couple of times. Progressivism, modern mainstream progressivism, has not changed since the 1960s. It is 2025. We gotta figure some shit out. Peace.